guys and dolls, I get a lot of questions, which is a word I just made up, request questions, about my hair. Cut, color, yada yada yada. So the main thing I want to talk about today are the things that I use to color my hair, and a couple things I've tried that don't work so well to kind of like warn you, like, don't waste your money, buy this, not that kind of deal. So let's go ahead and talk first about the pink and purple, because I know that's everyone is like, what do you use? And it can be kind of trying to find the perfect pink and purple hair dye. Some of them are fabulous and some of them are atrocious. I'm going to kind of dive into a little bit of a story time session with you guys, but I promise I'll try to keep it brief. As you guys know, a couple months ago I was redhead, and I decided to go back to pink and purple, which for me is like my normal hair color. Like, this to me is how like most people probably feel with their natural born hair color. I've been dyeing my hair pink on and off since I was like 15 years old, and this is just normal. Anyway, so wanted to go back to my norm, and I went to the beauty supply that I normally would go to purchase it, and they were completely sold out, and then I died. So I had to find a replacement color for it right away. So what I purchased was Manic Amplified Hot Pink, which I don't have the jar of because I used it all up, and I actually liked it. It wasn't the same as what I used to use, but it was actually pretty good, and it lasted pretty well. It was a little bit more of a raspberry, like bluish pink, whereas I like it really like pink. It did work for me though, and if I can't find my perfect hair dye again, then I would definitely, you know, repurchase it. I did like the jar because you could just like dip the tint brush in and do your hair, and that was really easy, and I liked that. So that was the first time I tried Manic and actually liked it in like 10 years, because 10 years ago I tried it and I was like, oh no. Now, the Manic Amplified is apparently a different formula from the original, or like the regular Manic, so you might want to check the labels and see, because I don't really know how the original one works. But I tried that one, I used it all up, I liked it. You know, once I got my regular hair dye in my hands, I was still mixing that in to use it up, because it wasn't like, oh, I have my good stuff, I don't want to use that anymore. It was like, oh, it's okay, it'll work, but it's not my favorite. Now the next thing I want to talk about is my favorite, and then we'll get to the really, really bad stuff there at the end. So my absolute favorite all-time hair dye company that is like oh, I love it so much, I wish I could marry it, except I'm already married, and it'd be weird to marry hair dye. Special Effects. Special Effects, Special Effects, Special Effects, Special Effects, Special Effects. I can't even say it enough. It's just the best. The colors are super vibrant. They have a huge shade selection of colors. The colors are just fabulous. They have a bunch of different kinds of reds, so when I was a redhead, I would use them as like a gloss over my hair to kind of brighten it, make it shiny. They make your hair so, I mean, look at this. My hair is super damaged under this, but it makes it shiny. That's my secret right there, just so you know. Special Effects. So what I do with my hair is I have like a layered process. So the top part here is all pink. Then I have a layer of purple, and then it's all black on the bottom. So it's actually really quite simple the way that I dye it, and I have a tutorial from a couple of years ago where I show that process. I don't actually show myself applying the product because my bathroom is about the size of a peanut, and the camera just, there's nowhere for the camera to be in the bathroom, and it's really dark in there, and it's all bad. So anyway, I do have that older hair tutorial that I will link you guys to here, and then also in the description box if you're on a mobile device or otherwise can't click on the annotations. Okay, so what you guys want to know is what colors do I use and what combination of the whatever. So the purple is very simple. It's just Wildflower. It's a sort of blue purple. This does tend to fade pretty fast, as blue purples tend to do. I did discover the Pravana Violet, which I don't have because I haven't used it in a while. That stuff lasts. It wore like iron. I mean, it was crazy amazing. The only thing I didn't like about the Pravana Violet is that it tended to dye everything around it. My entire body would be kind of like purpley for like a week, and it would always dye the pink part of my hair, and I like my hair a certain way. I like the pink, and I like the purple, blue. And I don't really, I mean, there's a little bit of mixing that happens that works for me, but I don't like it when the pink becomes sort of a raspberry kind of color. I want it pink. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't know. Anyway, the way that I get that hot pink is I mix a combination of Atomic Pink and Cupcake Pink. So here's how I do it. This is the secret. Come in close, because it's a little secret. So my secret is I start with Atomic Pink, and I use a tint brush to get it right into the roots. right there, the new growth when I re-bleach it. And when I re-bleach, I just bleach the roots. Then I do the ends with Atomic Pink because the ends usually tend to fade as well, but the center part of the hair is usually still really bright. Then what I do is whatever little bit of Atomic Pink is left, I mix in with Cupcake Pink, which I then mix in to the whole hair shaft. And that's my secret. That is how I achieve this like crazy bright, like it's probably not even showing up on camera properly. It's really, really intense. So that's how I do that. And then really quickly for my black, what I use is the Satin brand. Develop Plus is the brand that makes this. This is cruelty free and it's also an aloe vera based dye, and I just find that it doesn't damage my hair as much and it smells better than most of the others that I've tried. So those are the things that I use for my hair that I love, 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 love. And now for the thing that is bad and I really recommend that you don't go out and buy, and that is the Beyond the Zone Color Jams. A couple of weeks ago I went to color my sister's hair and we just wanted to do the bottom section, and she wanted kind of like a raspberry blue pinky thingy majig. So I wanted to give Color Jams another try because I'd heard that they had improved, and then also I wanted to buy her something that she could then like take home and like do her own touch-ups and stuff, because once you've bleached the hair you just have to kind of put the color over it to refresh it. So we went ahead and bleached her hair and it turned out, you know, your normal kind of blonde color. I usually don't take it all the way to white for pink because there's no point. It's gonna stick anyway, so there's no point in further damaging your hair. So I put this in, and without even shampooing it, she just rinsed it, and it was awful. It was almost cotton candy pink. It was so bad. Like, this is supposed to be like a bright, like intense magenta raspberry kind of color, and it just wasn't. So this is not worth money. I think this is $5.99 or $6.99 or $7.99. I don't know. So I just don't waste your money on this. It's not that great, and you're just going to end up needing to buy something else. I'd say if you're at Sally's and they have Manic Panic, get that, because I recently tried it and I thought it was not my favorite, but it was definitely usable. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to just be yourself. See you, bye.